Gens, what are you doing in my dream? This is getting more and more ridiculous.
This is no dream, my friend. It's death. He's trying to claim our souls, even in our sleep. Curse is consuming us.
What are you saying? Does that mean we're... dead?
No, not yet, Esteban. We are ensnared by the trap death laid for us. But he hasn't won yet.
Really? Well, if he is truly La Muerte, how come we haven't been taken yet?
I don't know for sure, but I believe that since we now fight side by side, he has grown wary.
Eh? You mean he fears us?
Well, not exactly. But he knows he will have to be crafty if he wants to claim us.
Crafty? Then in me, he has found a worthy adversary. If I were a crafty Ángel de la Muerte, I think I might use that fountain to trap us. Doesn't it look a little out of place?
I believe nothing that we see here truly belongs. Death is using our dreams against us, turning them into nightmares.
Ah! My arms are covered in fire, yet I feel no pain.
Yes, these are the flames of purification. Our understanding of the curse is growing. The power of these flames will allow us to purify this place.
Oh, my soul is trapped in this cursed gate. Burn its wood. Free me. Purify me.
This is good as new. This is good as new. You sense the malevolent energy radiating from this crucifix. Let us purify it with the sacred fire we have just obtained. crucifix with a beating heart. How strange.
Strange? Don't you mean how?
At last, you have succumbed. Now I can claim you both at the same time.
You are relentless.
This time, you cannot hide from me. Tomorrow at sunrise, no one will be able to wake you, for I shall have removed your souls from your bodies.
Won't be enough. Let's try the sacred flames.
Medium rare damage. The other burns him down.
How? I am death. I cannot be vanquished. I am everywhere. I am always. Shut up.
Ha! Damn! You think this is over? Did we get him?
No. Unfortunately, he'll keep on tracking us down. And believe me, it wasn't the last time we'll have to face him.
My son and his new friend were inducted into the crusading army at Soissons, where they trained for 2 years. There they met soldiers from the armies of the High Barons, Thibaut de Champagne, Simon de Montfort, Renaud de Chatillon, and of course, Boniface de Montferrat and his commander, Baudouin de Flandre, who had come to swell the ranks of the Crusade. Soon, almost 30,000 men were expected to depart for Venice. There, de Villehardouin and the 5 High Barons were negotiating the construction of a fleet of vessels with the Doge of Venice, the venerable Enrico Dandolo. Thibaut de Champagne, having been the first to sound the call for the Crusade, was determined to be the strongest candidate to lead it. Alas, he never had the opportunity to command the Holy Army, as he died in May of 1201. No sooner was he laid to rest than a replacement was sought. Boniface de Montferrat was a charismatic leader, and his ability to be at the right place at the right time made him a man who could be counted on. With the influence of Baudouin de Flandre, he garnered favor and was chosen as the new commander of the Fourth Crusade. In the summer of 1202, the Crusaders set out on the road to Venice. Alas, desertions were numerous, and when fall came, only 12,000 men presented themselves. Even after a noteworthy collection from every Crusader, the High Barons were still 34,000 marks short, a sum necessary to pay the Venetians, who had invested heavily in the construction of the Crusade's fleet. A shrewd businessman, Doge Enrico Dandolo offered the Crusaders an interesting way to settle their debt. For several years, Venice had struggled to maintain its control over Zara, a Croatian harbor loyal to the King of Hungary. Dandolo offered the Crusaders extra time to make good on their payment, under the condition that they helped the Venetians reclaim Zara. The High Barons were conflicted. Some refused to raise their swords against other Christians, but with the risk of losing their investment and the fear of failing to reach Jerusalem, they agreed to besiege Zara. The Crusade had just merchandised itself for the first time, straying further away from its holy cause. In the midst of these proceedings, Boniface de Montferrat managed to discreetly leave the Crusades on personal business in Rome. There he secured a secret audience with the Pope. I would only learn what transpired there a long time later. As for Dens, aided by his unlikely Spanish friend, he was only beginning to prove his value on the battlefield.